What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be discussing whether we should go after the Joey Bosa or should we upgrade Coach Madden. So for many of you guys that have been going through Madden 20, you now realize that it's very, very important for you guys to upgrade your team using Coach Madden as opposed to using a regular coach that doesn't go to the entire team but only goes to certain players. So pretty much we're going to go over to the competitive currency and take a look at what's going on. Now, we only need 19 more to get Nat Series 5 competitive master Jerry Bosa. Pretty much what I would suggest is that if you don't have a decent left end, you could probably take a look at him. For me, I don't think he's that good because most of the players now can be chem to the 99 finesse move. So even though he's a white 99, which means that it's like the stock coverage, I don't think he's that good. I told you guys that before the series started, and many of you guys agreed, and we saw his price not be as high as previous competitive masters for a reason. So looking at it like that, I would have to complete probably another game or make the playoffs in the head-to-head seasons to do it. But pretty much my goal was going after the Coach Madden collectible to continue to upgrade Coach Madden, because every little thing that you add to the to your entire team, it just boosts overalls crazy. So with regard to the 1,000, some of you guys were asking, what do I go after? Do I take the Nat Joey Bosa? Do I go with Coach Madden? Now remember, the Nats don't hold the same value as the real card. So you're getting like half of what a Nat would be if you were to spend that 1,050. Is that worth it to you in the the bigger aspect of things? Maybe, but for me, I gotta go Coach Madden because I don't like the series competitive master. So now when I go after that and I get this collectible, I'm gonna show you guys now where you should be as far as Coach Madden collectibles go. So let's go take a look at what's going on with our upgrade path according to John Madden Coach. All right, I think the next one, like we discussed previously, is gonna open up the next physical chem slot, but for now I think we have to add something like either the pass defense or maybe like rush defense or something. But before we go into that, let's just walk through it all. Right, you should have 1 2 3 4 5 6. Before this you should have 6. So this currently right now is the 7th slot that you're going to be opening up with the scheme chemistry. Now whatever you decide to open up, that's on you. I'm going to show you guys now where we are. All right, then we'll go over everything else. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to select the item from the binder, and we're going to add it into his upgrade path, and then we're going to see that it's going to unlock with the plus. So now we have 3 more left, which means we have 3 more series left, all right, after this one. So it should go Series 6, Series 7, Series 8, just to keep you guys going if they do it that way. Or maybe they'll just open it up and say, you know what, here goes the last 2 and 1, whatever, depending on how they want to work it. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. We have both the passing, right? So everybody gets this. The defense, the special teams, the offense. Passing, don't matter that it's passing, the whole team gets it. Rushing, same thing. All 3 phases of the football gets it. Physical, everybody gets this. The next time we get an opportunity to get a physical chem though, we're going to be able to add strength, agility, and acceleration. That's going to boost a lot of your players to that 99 from the 98, just to give you guys some insight about why EA did certain things with the numbers. We know based on the math, when we look at the cards, that none of it adds up to what it's supposed to be, but somehow, some way, when you add strength and acceleration to most players, they get like, a boost to the overall. Even though the average of it, if you're doing real math, it will never add up. The math that EA Sports uses, I don't think that book has ever been released. It doesn't make any sense. So now we go over to this, passing, rushing, physical chem, pass defense, right? So now, power moves, press, and man coverage will be the next thing for the pass defense, all right? Or we could start off with rush defense with tackle and block shed. Now for me, it doesn't really seem that exciting for tier 1 with the tackle and the block shed, so I don't even want to go to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even really care about it. I'd much rather go pass defense. Why would I go pass defense, right? Put it like this, right? With the way the press rating works, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the glitch is to press somebody that comes out with Moss and blitz everybody. Because even if Moss can get up the press, it won't really matter. You see what I'm saying, bro? Because the press is enough to kind of slow it down. So press rating is very, very, it's very, very serious. Even though I see a lot of guys that run around with Richard Sherman, he only has a 95 speed. So if your blitz doesn't get there by the time that press happens, it's always almost going to be a touchdown. And you just got to deal with it. Like, there's nothing you can do about it, pretty much. So you have to be very, very aware of that and just understand that that's the way the game is set up. But I think we should finish off what we've already started with the pass defense instead of going to rush defense and getting 1. I just believe in finishing up the tiers because it does a little bit more for the squad. So let's go ahead and add that, and now we're going to have +2 with the pass defense. All right, so now everyone should have finesse move, zone coverage, power move, man coverage, and press. All right, what does that do to the team? We're gonna go ahead now and take a look at that and analyze it and see what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and back out of the, of that screen, and we're gonna go ahead and check some stuff out and check the defense first because we just added it to the defense. So more than likely, you should see some bonuses with the defense because we just added it to the defense. Now, I don't see anything that has changed based on giving everybody press or anything like that. I'm just gonna go through everything. The press and the power move, right? That's what we just added. Let's go to John Madden because you can see all the tiers right here on the side. So we go to pass defense 2 of 2. So the finesse move, the zone coverage, the power move, the man coverage, and the press is what we just added though. So as far, Night Train is a goal 99, so it doesn't matter. Everybody else, nobody got any boost as far as my defense goes. All right, now as far as what it added to the player, Cromartie should actually get a boost with that whole that press coverage. Why is he was he a 94 before? Yeah, I think he was. But just to make sure, let's back out of that screen just to be safe, and then go back into the screen. All right, just to make sure and see exactly what everybody's doing. So that way, sometimes EA doesn't add what they're supposed to add. Whatever, it is what it is. It's a bug. Just to make sure everything is on the up and up with EA Sports. All right, so nothing happened offensively either. Everybody looks to be the same. Sometimes you may notice boost on defensive chems though when they're added to certain players on your offensive, the offensive side of the ball. Sometimes it does stuff to your center, your guard and stuff like that because they get things like impact block or whatever. So just so you know that some of those things may react and give you guys higher ratings. So now, we know he has a 95. I don't know what Night Train goes to, but we don't really have, okay, he goes to a 98 press. All right, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. 99 zone coverage is straight godly though. The power moves may also help within the run game, so you'll be able to do different things with that as well. Also, keep in mind, guys, we use pass rush. If we weren't using pass rush and we were using something else that kind of geared towards what these guys are being upgraded to, it would also influence why they're not getting upgraded right now. So like for instance, I think this one, what does this have? Block, shed, hit power, tackle, impact block, block, shed, and hit power, balance, defense. So all we have is locked out. Those are the only 3 we have. So it looks like they don't even get, okay, there's pursuit, play rec, block, shed. What does this do? Pursuit, play, press. This gets press, man coverage, zone coverage. All right, so the balance D, but it doesn't look like anybody gets the power move, which is kind of weird, unless it's lockdown. No, lockdown gives you press also. It gives you the +2 press, tackle, man coverage, zone coverage. All right, so nobody gives you power moves. So you're getting that exclusively from John Madden, coach. So for those guys that are running around with all the power guys, Aaron Donald, all these other psychopaths that you guys run around with. Well, Lawrence Taylor's a power guy also. He has that archetype. Let's see. Actually, let's just click on his card and see what happened with his ratings and see what. Okay, so the power moves went up to 1 point. His next card is going to be crazy. Julius Pepper's power moves went up, so that should go to 91. His finesse moves is 99 chemmed. That card is just an absolute beast. So these archetypes like Lawrence Taylor, your Aaron Donald, all that other stuff, that should actually receive something that's going to make you, see a bigger bonus. For me, because we're going speed rushers, these guys, they lack the power rush capability. Most of them do. All right, Julius Peppers is a different type of card because he does everything. If you've watched him play, you would know that he's an absolute monster. So when you look at it, the pass rush, it actually gets into the 99 finesse move, but then look at his power moves though. Power moves is running wild. But then another thing about it is, he's acceleration 95, 92, and then he's 6'7". So he's pretty much a monster. But your other guys that you have that has that the strength chem and you want all that power move stuff, they tend not to be as fast for the most part. So it depends on how you guys want to work it. But I like where I'm at with the speed rushers because they give me exactly what I need as far as rushing the passer really, really fast. You can, like I said, it's worth a dabble if you want to dabble with it. But just to give you guys an idea, like I said, you can see pretty much what, oh, the power moves is part of pass rush. Oh, so that makes sense. So I already had power moves on them, but they're speed rushes. I'm like, yo, why didn't any of them have them? I know some of you guys are like, yo, bro, you already got it. You already got it. All right, so that makes sense. So we're just getting the one boost with the pass rush. So I guess we chose the right one, because even when we go back and we do the run stopping, I don't really care about all that stuff, except for the hit power with the second tier of Coach Madden. All right, so I guess we did pick the right one then. You know, after all, getting the impact block, the power move, because that impact block, you also get that from John Madden coach as well, which encourages like how they interact when they go up against the offensive line. So that's why it's good to always go over here and check what's going on and click on it and see what's happening, because you can pretty much see everything that is going on. So that's what you're getting from this right now with the tier 2 of the John Madden Pass D. Power move, man coverage, and the press. Man coverage, like I said before, just so you guys understand that when you press somebody crazy, even if you have crazy man coverage, in a lot of cases, once they get off the press, they are going to burn you deep no matter what. Now, abilities and X factors helps to make it so that when you swat it, it gets really, really fake animations. So the guy will be beating you deep, and then you'll actually swat it, and you'll be like, yo, how did I swat that? That's the way the game is. They've adjusted Madden so wild since Madden 16. It's weird. So if you guys see that happening to you, it's not just you. It happens to all of us. And guess what? We're going to shut up about it and keep our head down and keep it moving, because they're not going to fix it. Like, there's certain things that you don't want to bother because you don't know what else is going to happen. But we would love to see that. I know I would love to see it. Let me know in the comments if you would love to see that, where if you got somebody burnt deep, somebody can't hold the X button or the square button on the PS4, and then it says user SWAT when you haven't beat over the top. It doesn't make any sense. It's a lot of bugs like that go on, but ultimately, with the way you build your squad, you may get a little bit more. Because now that I'm thinking about it, with the way that pass rush is, if you go to like these power rush guys, like his next card is more than likely everybody's next card except for Kevin Green. Maybe Kevin Green will. No, they're not gonna give him a 99. I don't think they'll give him a gold 99 unless we move him to like another position. You know, like how you move guys to different positions and then they go to gold 99s. It'll be kind of weird, but I think last year something like that happened where I had to switch a left outside linebacker to another position to get him to be a gold. So for those of you guys that see that as well, that's just based on the positioning and how EA Sports set it up. In certain cases, other players may be better at another position. So you have to check for it by going through different, the different positions and seeing what their ratings are. And if they turn out to be a gold 99, maybe you do that. But when we see the next release of Kevin Green, I think he's going to probably be the best, pass rusher in the game. Right now, low key, he doesn't start. We got to put Julius Peppers there, but he's a god, bro. I'm just letting you guys know, the dude, even though his numbers are really, really stupid right now, he's really, really good. And I don't know what it is about his card, because technically a lot of the cards that I have are better than him, but he just balls out, man, and there's nothing you can really say about it. So that's what I chose to do. Instead of going with Joey Bosa, I chose to upgrade John Madden coach and add something to my entire team. Whichever route you take, just make sure that it makes sense for you. And Eli Manning will be rage sold. For those of you guys that are asking, I just don't know if I want to go right now back to Troy Aikman yet, or just hold off. But Eli Manning is low-key trash can status. But again, we'll get our 97 overall power pass back, and we'll do some other work with him coming soon. All right, guys, I want to thank you guys for joining me. You have an unbelievable and blessed day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.